Hi, my name is Destiny Miller from Newark School of the Arts High School, and I'll be presenting my business, Creeper, the virtual video game designed to decrease the child sexual assault rates. The problem we currently face is that every 68 seconds, another American is sexually assaulted. That's one TikTok video. So for every TikTok video you're watching, somebody is being sexually assaulted. But between 2009 to 2012, 63,000 children a year were victims of sexual abuse. And this was all due to lack of knowledge and awareness that makes kids prey to harm. Now, I have a personal connection to this business because I'm a student who attends a high school in the center of downtown Miami. So I wake up at 4 a.m. when it's dark out and take the bus amidst other people and amidst other strange figures, as we shall call them for today's purpose. When we came back in school from quarantine, the incoming freshmen and the incoming sophomore who didn't experience this environment were lost. And one personal friend of mine, she experienced a friend being sexually assaulted and she didn't know what to do. So she reached out to us for advice and I gave her a list of advice, but then I also proposed another way to kind of help ease her into it and not make it such a daunting process of learning how to protect herself. So my solution is a game simulation that mimics real life scenarios to make it easier to retain the knowledge they learned. And here's a prototype or a sample of it. My underlying magic is that everyone plays games and imitates what they see. So I'm going to provide an engaging mode for kids to learn to protect themselves, and this can potentially decrease the likelihood of children being sexually assaulted. I'm providing a child perspective, a simple and an educational and in an easily accessible way for students to learn. My target market is kids 5 through 16, and from recent data reports, it's shown that nearly 75% of all children in a home have a personal device of their own. Therefore, they can access this game at any means or through their parents or grandparents who will most likely have a cell phone of their own. My go-to-market plan is to target sales channels to make the app available to everyone with a phone, such as the Apple Store or the Google Play Store. My other target is schools to gain support from administration at schools and areas where students are self-reliant, such as where I am, as well as parents to alleviate stress and fear from parents and the pressure off of them of trying to, teach their kids something so serious, but not scare them. By competitive analysis, I have 2 indirect competitions, Rape Day and Campus Craft. Rape Day encourages the rape of women for plot development, and Campus Craft is designed for college students only. Bystander and We Are Women are my direct competition because Bystander is only made for college and high school students, and We Are Women is only designed for women. So there's a more mature aspect to their games and more PG-13 content. The qualifications that I have is that I'm a student myself. I attend a high school in downtown Miami, so I have experience being alone when dark and in new places. I passed AP Psych, in which I study types of learning and their effectiveness. That's why I'm choosing observational learning, as well as combining it with positive reinforcement. I prepared my cousins for school by making learning a game with rewards for positive reinforcement. And I was the top 3 business plans at school, at my school competition. My business model is to sell each one download of an app from the App Store at $2.99 a unit to receive a 15% commission per download of 45 cents. My game expenses would be $50 for a game programmer, $100 for cloud hosting, $50 for a domain, $100 for Apple Store, $25 for Google Play Store, and $50 for firmware updates to have a total of $375 in fixed expenses. So I would require around 148 units a month for break-even units. My current status plan is to get a game programmer for $300. Currently, I did develop the first level 1 with my own knowledge, so I did have to learn programming to prepare myself for this endeavor. However, I do hope to learn more about coding to decrease the cost of a game programmer, as well or consult with students around me or close friends of mine who have knowledge in programming. I am also going to pay for a creative consultant for $75, $100 for cloud hosting, $50 for domain, $100 for Apple Store, and $25 in Google Play Store. My post-launch startup expenditures will be $100 for game programmer, because as aforementioned, I do plan on learning more about programming or consulting with a close friend. $150 for a storyboard creator to get more perspective and more experiences that I can develop into the game itself. $100 for advertisement, $100 for cloud hosting, $50 in domain, and $50 in firmware updates. And that's Creeper, the game created by Destiny Miller. And our motto is play, gain, protect. And here's a slight commercial to help you envision the future. And that's all. I hope you enjoy. Bye.